I feel like I would remember this being right back here. And oh, sweet heavenly host proclaim! Flee! Flee for your life! Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to the Minecraft 2025 Let's Play Adventure, where today is August the 9th, it is a Saturday, and Saturdays are our adventure days. This is where we go on grand expeditions to explore the world around us for any kind of new and interesting things, and we are not going to bring with us, I just had this thought, the beacons. We have 6 beacons, and they took a really long time to make, and we're not bringing them with us. We're going to leave them in here, where I will likely forget about them before we need them. I don't know why I've been carrying them around the last couple of videos. I couldn't tell you. Something else we're going to need, though, is rockets. So we're going to top off all of our rockets, make sure we have a full stack. We're going to top off our torches and make sure we have a full stack of those as well, which we currently do not. And unfortunately, I got to rotate the butt of there. Get it back up and straight. We will make ourselves some torches. I think we're all right on food. We got 56 steaks, and we are ready to go on a grand expedition to find something new. Now, in last week's video, we went to the south, and nothing interesting happened at all whatsoever. We didn't discover anything new or useful, and it was kind of just a waste of time. I mean, I found my first ever abandoned Minecraft village, which I didn't even know existed, but aside from that, not much happened, and we didn't see a whole lot. But in yesterday's video, in our search for additional bees, we came across something interesting on the distant horizons, which was some floating trees that did like a weird spire, and I thought that we would go investigate those, as well as what looked like a really dope hole in the side of a cave. Now, we've been tricked by dope-looking holes in caves before, only to go and investigate them and find out that they're in fact not all that interesting. But I figured while we made this expedition, I would go ahead and make my case for distant horizons in Minecraft. Look at your screen. This is the case. Apparently, you can go up to 64 blocks in rendering distance on Bedrock, which is kind of cool. And yeah, you know, that's neat. But this is better. This is just better. And this needs to be in the game. I don't know why this is not already in the game. Mojang, you know, I oftentimes give him grief for not working on good stuff. They're working on cool things. You know, there's still cool stuff coming out. But honestly, I think that if I was given the option between this being in the game, like Distant Horizons being in the game, and Copper Golems being in the game, this feels like the better option of the two. Right, copper golems are cool, add them later, add this first. And Mojang has in the past taken things directly from the community and used them in the game. You know, we know that Dr. Zark gave some assistance when they were adding horses. Dr. Zark, of course, made the Mo Creatures mod, which is the first mod, I believe, that added rideable horses to Minecraft. It's really cool that they worked with them, and they've been willing to do that before with other things. The smooth lighting, way back in beta, was a community mod that got kind of integrated. This is the sort of stuff we want to see. So there's the hole to the right, and to the left we have the floating island that I wanted to go look at. Listen, I know there's not... Uh-oh. We've hit a brick wall here. That happens sometimes when you're gliding. We are currently flying over, and all of this is coming into reality here. We're getting the real deal loading in. This is just a cool area. Even as it's sort of like being transformed as we fly over it, yeah, you know what? It isn't as cool as it looked from a distance. It's much more basic, and that's okay. Ow. Can we bring out the mini-map here? Yeah, all right. It's not as cool. All right. Looking at this area, obviously not as cool as we had thought or kind of wanted it to be, but it's still kind of interesting. All right. I'm still here for it. I'm still fascinated. Whoa, hold on. Wait, no, hold on. No, this is actually kind of cool. Oh, and there's axolotls. It's saved. The whole thing has been saved. Hold on. Can we get up to the top? I want to land on the actual tippy top of this place. This would be such a cool place to do, like, a survival, right? Where you can't leave this structure, and you just have to do what you can up here. Cool floating island. I like the way the house looks from a distance. It's nifty. Cool biome where you've got sort of a bit of the dark oak forest and a bit of swamp all on top of one another. Minecraft, like, world generation has changed so much over the years. As a mostly modded player, like, I didn't realize it looked like this in Java, and it looks so cool. I love that over there, by the way. That Mesa biome looks awesome. And we've been to, I believe, that tower right there. So we've been there. I think there's might be a I think we were looking right there at the very tip. You can just kind of barely see it poking out there. We've been to that before, the desert temple. Let's go have a look at the hole in the mountain now, and we'll see whether or not it is a letdown once we're right on top of it. We'll see whether or not it is actually a giant gaping hole here in the side of this mountain, which is exactly what it looks like. As we start to swoop in, though, I imagine it's going to transform and be very different. No, actually. It is just what it looked like. It's a hole in the mountain. This is cool. Yog Cave vibes. I could build a house in here. Close up the front of it, have it be like a big window or something. Should we actually do that? A part of me is always looking to build like satellite bases, you know what I mean? Like little places we can go off to and hide in the event that something bad happens at the house. And we just need to sort of like rest, relax, regain our bearings. This is sort of a really cool place for it. This is the kind of place you want to find early on in a new Minecraft world, because this is the kind of place you can see yourself building a really cool base, but you never find these places near spawn, right? Like, these are always the sort of places that you find way later on. Very cool hole in the wall. Glad we came and saw this. Very pleased with it. Something else I wanted to see, though, was I thought from a distance that this was like a big mesa mountain, but there's trees on top of it, and they kind of look like savanna trees, so I want to see what's going on over here. Now, obviously, like I said before, we've been, yep, that is in fact the desert temple, and we actually have a portal here that we could use to get back home if we wanted to. And I think that is this the field? Yeah, this was, I believe, Pajalik Village at one point. Oh my gosh, wait, did we know this was right back here? Did we know that this was right back here? I feel like I would remember this being right back here. And oh, sweet heavenly host proclaim! Flee! Flee for your life! Oh my gosh. Oh geez. There's like a war going on with creepers and skeletons back there. I think we're alright. Hello? Is everyone dead? There's still a creeper alive, but like only just barely. Get me out of this. Goodness me. Did we know this was back here? Here's the problem with, like, spelunking, is even though you find really cool caves, I feel like they're such a pain to navigate. And once you've seen one really cool cave, you've kind of seen all of them. Like, is this cave really all that different from any other one we've seen before? I ask you, and I ask you again, is this really all that different than any other cave? I mean, I guess we won't know until we explore it, but it certainly doesn't look like it. Oh, this one just, like, goes back out as well, which is kind of cool. Right, though. What I was trying to do was get over here. Oh, and this is... Is this the very first one of these towers we ever visited? Is this where we got our allays from, I believe? Again, we're talking about January activities here when we raided this place, which I think is also the furthest north we've ever been. I don't believe we've gone to any point past here, and checking the map is a waste of time because obviously the map data is constantly and frequently deleted by accident, but we've definitely been here before. I left a bunch of stuff behind. Just a bunch of junk. Yeah, we were trying to eliminate these guys, but they just keep respawning. So from now on, every block we travel is the furthest north we've ever been, which is kind of cool. I feel a little bit like Samwise Gamgee. Ooh, loading some Distant Horizons chunks. That's a good sign. I see something to the left up there. It might be a village, but I also see a great big hole here, and another one right over here, which is really interesting. And also, if we zoom back out here, yeah, there are trees on top of this mountain. So this mountain is odd. I've not seen a mountain like this. It's got a little bit of, first off, it's got coarse dirt. It's a little bit of the mesa. You got your terracotta over here. But then you also have these trees, which are just, I guess, oak trees, but they're shaded differently because of the environment we're in. I don't actually know what this biome... What? That's not a wolf, though! That's not a wolf, that's like a hyena! They're adorable! Oh, this is fantastic! Oh, we've got to bring some of these home at some point. I would love to have all the different wolves in the game. Okay, and then we saw what looked like a village in this direction that we may be able to take refuge in for the night. Yes, indeed. The furthest northern village we've ever seen. And there's not much to it. This is a tiny little place tucked away over here. Hello, villagers. It is nighttime. Have y'all considered going to bed and not dying? Well, this guy had the right idea. No, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right here. Not good stuff. Oh, cartography table, huh? I don't really know what to do with that. Ooh! Empty maps! We're gonna take these. We're gonna take all these. We'll leave everything else, because I don't really need anything else. But empty maps could be fun. We've never made a map of our island. We should probably do that. Can't you hang up... You can take, like, a bunch of different map samples and then make a big structure on the wall, can't you? I believe the answer to that question is yes. Okay, well, they're getting into something in there that we don't need to be a part of. Sure, they want privacy for it. And if they don't want privacy for it, I don't want to be a party to whatever it is they're doing. Same in there. This town... They know how to live it up, let me tell you. Is there any... Oh, my good gosh. Everywhere you go, somebody's doing a thing. Oh, and there's 3 of them in here. Oh, no! They're, like, taking turns! Alright, get out of the bed. Okay, we're never gonna talk about this. We're never gonna talk about the things that we've seen here. We're just gonna wake up and carry on with our lives. Don't go outside, there's a zombie. There's a literal... You have no fear for your lives, do you? This guy, too. Look, this guy, too, will, like, ruin your day, okay? Don't let him. And then you got Village Part 2 down here. These people wanted to separate themselves from everyone else. Or the people up top wanted to be separated from them. I'm not sure which. Whatever. It just looks like a, regular old blacksmith. What do you sell, my guy? You got an eye patch? That's pretty cool. Must have a rough job. Bane of Arthropods and Unbreaking 2. That's kind of a cool thing to find early on, but it's a little bit expensive. What has he got that he just doesn't keep in his inventory, eh? Whoa! This is actually an epic boon. For the beginning of a world, to find all of this obsidian, if we sort all of this, that's like almost enough obsidian for a portal. You got some iron picks, some apples, and some gold. That's a great find. We're not taking it because we don't need it, but it is a great find. And it's got this really neat, like, river running through a ravine to the side. And whatever that is going on right over there, like, what is going on over here? Wait, this doesn't even look real. How does this form? This is Yog Cave right here. This has big Yog Cave energy. If this doesn't lead somewhere cool... I'm gonna be very disappointed. This is the back door. We get jumped by creepers. It's just kind of a forest. It's a cool-looking forest. It's a nice-looking forest. I like this forest. Ooh, and another cave right over here. See, this is a world of wonder and a land of beauty. Oh my gosh, it's like it's like a cavern, but all completely submerged. I like that you can start flying under the water. That's great. Sorry, what, home is that way? I guess that makes sense. We did go to the north. I don't know why I thought home was that way. That could have been bad if we hadn't realized that sooner. Was there anything else we want to set our eyes on while we're up here? That's a big mountain over there. Thing is, right, we can explore as far and as wide as we want to. But if we're not having anything in particular we're looking for, I don't think there's any point. We started this adventure to look at Big Hole in Mountain, which we did. And to look at that place over there, which we did. And so we've seen what we came for. I think we can pretty safely go home now. But, while I'm here... Why lodestones? There's so many lodestones. Why are there so many lodestones? Cool golden pants and whatnot, too. Another village here, which I don't think we've ever been to before. Whoa, look at this place! This is cool. It's up on stilts, it's got a smoker. It's got a bunch of meat. Meat's good, I like meat. Where are the people, though? Oh, there they are. Thinking this place might have been abandoned. But no, in fact, it does not look like it. Looks like we do have some villagers rummaging around. Not rummaging, I'm rummaging. They're just poking around. Are you about to get an occupation? Are we about to watch that happen in real time? That's cool. An unbreaking iron sword and just a regular old iron axe. That's fun. Yeah, no, nothing there. Oh, it's one of the new pigs! I forgot there was new pigs in the game. Look at that fella. What a handsome boy. Oh yeah, I guess Dirt Path would look different in different biomes. Didn't really think about it. What is this? Oh, that looks so cool. The glazed terracotta. That's really nice. I'm gonna take your flower pot. Yes, I am. Oh, look, they got the pigs trapped in here with like a little water trough. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Whoa. And then we've got the hermit living over here by themselves. Close enough that they're not lonely, but far enough away that they are, in fact, alone. Just how I like it, personally. Whoa, and the new chickens! I don't think we've seen new chickens either. Look at these guys. See, that's the thing. Like, we need to figure out, like, what is the best method for transporting a load of mobs back to our house? Because we kind of want... Do we want to change Adventure Day to being, like, one of every type of mob day? For that, we need a place to put them. Like, yeah, we could just drop them off on the island. But... I don't know, one of every mob... We need 2, so we could breed them. I think you can breed them with each other, and you just get like a 50-50 odd of which one you get, maybe? So that could work. No. Nope. Not gonna leave you here to harass these villagers. Okay, you're gonna have to go. My guy, It's like he knows. It's like he knows his time is up. He has to know that he can't defeat me. He has to know who I am. It's never going to end better for you, my friend. I need a boat. Because if we had a boat, we could get one of these new unique biome animals. By the way, this is a really cool water feature around this village. It looks like it makes a giant U shape. Am I wrong? No, it does like a big horseshoe. It doesn't quite connect all the way around, but then does it lead out to sea? That's the question. If that just goes back out and connects up to like enough rivers that it leads back to here, that would make ferrying, by the way, we're very far away from home. Like, look, House, Yates Estates. Where we are right now, made possible by Elytra. If we had a boat, which we will here in just a moment, don't you worry. Oh, I guess we don't have fast leaf decay on the server. We need to get that, I suppose, but we can make ourselves a quick crafting table, and then we can also make ourselves a boat here. We're just changing the theme of the day in real time. You know, from now on, every Saturday, we go out and we either come back with something cool or we come back with a new animal type. Let's see if we can find one closer down to the water, because that'll make this a little bit easier. Oh, no. Oh, that's a wildfire right there. That's not good. It's hard difficulty, so it will just spread like crazy. That's fun. Bro, there's no animals out here. What the heck? Why are there no... Like, we know there's chickens right over here, which, like, raises the question of why didn't we just go get a chicken? But, like, I genuinely thought this wouldn't be that tricky. Where do we find them chickens? Right over here? It was right near this guy's house, wasn't it? Chickens! There they are. There we go. Okay. Hey there, you. I do have a seed. Follow me. Come this way. Oh, there's one closer to the water, but I'd feel bad abandoning this guy. We've already started the journey with him. We do also have leads we could use, and we could potentially get up a bunch of them. Hold on. Let me... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Okay, come on, come along. Yes, right this way, please. Don't be shy.
No, don't be shy. Yes, put your hands up my ears. Yes, yes, little boy. Just do just that. Yes.
Perfect. And then you know what? We'll test it. We'll get ourselves a lead, and we will lead one of these along with us. This guy seemed willing. Come along, you. We'll see if he'll swim along with us. My only concern is that we'll go too quick, and the lead will break because for some reason leads break really easily in this game. But let's see. At least this way we can kind of keep an eye on it. Otherwise, if I wasn't worried about the lead breaking, I would lead like 100 of them like this, easily, no problems. So there's 2 different river routes. And I don't know if either of them goes back out to, like, connects up with the sea. We're gonna try this one. And if the lead breaks, I might stop and grab the lead, but I'm not gonna worry about the chicken. At this point, we've got the one. We're going to try to bring it back with us. He's doing a good job of keeping up with us. He's like a duck to water, but he's a chicken to water. So he's not really like a duck at all. Outside of the fact that they're both, like, you know, birds. But aside from that. Wolves! Whoa, buddy, hold on. You guys stay right there. What are the wolves doing over here? They are absolutely... Oh, you know what? It did not occur to me that I might need to, like, kill zombies. The wolves are going nuts, though. Look at all this wool. They've killed so many sheep. Okay, this was a mistake. We're going back to our boat. Come along. Get back in the boat. Let's go. You ready? Come on. Oh, jeez. Got ourselves a little torch here. He's coming along. Music is swell right now. This is what we want to hear. I'm going to be really disappointed if we kind of make it along the way here and we start making twists and turns and we get to all these connecting waterways and we realize that it, in fact, does not in any way connect up to any water that leads back to our house, which is in that direction. And it just, like, dead ends in a swamp. There is another village ahead where we could potentially rest for the evening. And there's a portal which might have treasure. But that's not related to the task at hand. The task at hand is getting home now. That's the real trick. Please tell me the water keeps going around this corner. Don't end this now. Thank you, game. Thank you. All water should connect together in Minecraft. That's my new building creed. I think we're safe right here to very quickly check. It doesn't dead end yet. There's another village right up there. There's a lot of villages these days in Minecraft. I feel like there were less back in my day. Do not shoot at me. Do not. They might hit my chicken. Do not shoot at me. Leave me alone. No. No. We probably should have stopped and spent the night somewhere. Because if we do hit a dead end and we're still in the boat, that's gonna be a bit of a pain. Like if it's nighttime, obviously we'll still be in the boat. What I said was wrong. What I meant to say is if we hit a dead end and it's nighttime, Like exactly what's happening now. Gosh darn it. Okay. It's fine. Doesn't look like he's coming over here. Quick as we can. We will modify the path. Oh, good. They're both in the boat now. Fantastic. That's what I wanted. Okay, one of you has to get out of here. I don't want to accidentally, like, hurt them is the problem. There we go. Okay. You get on there, and you get back into there. If you wouldn't mind, please. Thank you. Alright, are we all good? Oh, jeez, I didn't mean to... Get back in the boat. There we go. Okay. Onward we go. That wasn't too bad. Oh, look, another... Do we want another beehive? Like, I'm just thinking while we're in the area. And we're currently, like, looking at a beehive. Wouldn't it make sense to go ahead and grab it? I think it probably would. It's nighttime, so they're all going to be inside of there. Oh, heavens. See, I see him. Don't think that I don't see him. I see him. Oh, jeez. All right, let's just get over here quick as we can. Let's not arouse any suspicion. 2 more bees to add to our collection. Very nice, very nice. Go away. Leave me alone. I don't hear the thwick of an arrow, so I think we're good. Okay. Don't appear to be chased by anything. Which is good, which is also good. Oh, guys. I really don't... Like, it's night, it's scary, I don't have time for this. Don't have time to be dealing with your nonsense. Come back here, you. Where do you think you're going? That one's trouble. I knew it when he walked in. Shame on me. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Here we go. We've got... Okay, see, we know these are all newer chunks, because we've got things like the different chickens and pigs, and we've got things like fireflies now. Or firefly bushes, I guess I should say. Okay, quick map check. This is looking good. This is looking good. Now, granted, we've got a long way to go. We've not gone very far. But the odds, they're looking good. They're looking up. We're heading in the right direction now. Our path is diverging. And I'm not sure which direction we need to take. What? Do these same ones spawn in the jungle? There's one right over there. What? That would have been such a shorter journey. Looks like both routes go to the same direction. However, this one does go back up into the jungle, and it could be an alternative route should we need one in the future. If we need to double back, we can check that one. I can also leave them both in the boat and fly ahead, fill in the map, scout out a better route. Wait, is this the Northern Sea? Is this the Northern Sea? Because there isn't... I mean, look, we've not actually called it that. It is! There's the big pillar! We've been there before. This is the Northern Sea. I'm just calling it that. It's not called that. That's like Spawn right over there. That's the weird mountain. Oh, I know where we are. Yeah, the Northern Sea connects up directly to the Southern Sea where we live. We need to name these places. We need to name them, and we need to, like, I'm calling this the Northern Sea. But yeah, that's that. We've been to that thing. That's like the blade of stone in the sky. There's the weird mountain where someone's built something. We're not quite sure what. I think that right over there is Spawn, those pink flowers. Like, the cross is right over there. We should, like, I think the cross where it's at right now is just right out of sight because of that big pillar. There's where we built the portal. Remember, we went by there earlier where the jungle temple is. I think that right there in front of us, like directly in the direction I'm looking right now, in the center of the screen is Mount McDouling. And there's my home! Isn't it beautiful, floating above the distant horizons? And you'll see what I mean as we continue to go forward. Like, I wish all of this was filled in. I wish there was just like a command I could run that would automatically fill in the map with all the previously explored and generated chunks. But yeah, this is great. So we've just done like a Lewis and Clark is what we've done here. Where we found a route via rivers and whatnot that connect us back up to here, where we can also get unique dogs. Or they were actually over here, but that's fine. That's, you know, and unique pigs as well from future expeditions. Keep it up, little duckling. Well, I mean chicken. We're almost home. Yeah, that's it right over there. Yes, that's where our first little coral reef we discovered was. I think we saw a donkey right along over there. And also might have been where we got attacked by a pufferfish one time. There's the cross. Yes, indeed. So we're about to make the transition from the Northern Sea to the Southern Sea. Or from the Northern Lake to the Southern Lake, because we call them lakes, let's be honest. They're not oceans. Let's not pretend. The game wants us to make believe that these are oceans, so I guess for the game's sake we can call it a sea. I'll accept a sea. I will accept an inland sea. This is the Northern Sea. We're heading into our Southern Sea. that Howdy Folks see. You might think of it as all one big body of water, and that's because it is all one big body of water, but I do personally view it as two separate, like, zones, because there's the zone in the south that I rule over, that I dominate with an iron fist, and then there's all this to the north here, which is a little bit more like, yeah, we've been there, we've seen it. It's a little bit more like wild space, though. It's not uncharted space, it's just wild space. Kelp, look at home! Appearing around the corner. I think past this point here, which we can't see, but like it pokes out into the water a little bit right by the Yates Estates, and once you go past that, I'm gonna say that's how you know you're in the Southern Sea. The Southern Sea where we rule. Actually, we might even be able to say that this little island here represents the crossover point. Yeah, because like there's that bit that I was talking about that juts out. Right past this point, we're gonna go ahead and say boom. We've entered the Southern Sea. Yeah, that's the divide there. Did we just get shot at? Oh no, he popped out an egg! Hold on. There's a possibility that egg could produce another chicken of their kind. Very delicately gonna put it up there so that we don't accidentally... what do they call it? A brown egg? Yes, indeed. Remember when Mojang was gonna do something really cool and fun and have like all kinds of blue sheep and cold biomes? And then losers on the internet like bullied them out of it because it's not realistic in a game where you can build this floating stone castle? That's stupid, isn't it? Hopefully they all die painful deaths. Anyway, we need to lay some kind of claim to this here island, this here mushroom island, build some sort of a mushroom castle there. Mushrooms to the left of me, Yates Estates to the right, here I am, stuck in the middle with you two. Big, beautiful home. And it's good to be back. Oh, okay. We don't actually have a place for either of you, so I'm just gonna ask that you both just kind of trust me here, follow me up here. Remember, we did have one chicken make a wild escape. We gave it a name tag. It's probably still out there somewhere. There we go. I was gonna say, let's have him breed really quickly. Go. Okay. Boom. Boom. Get a third one here. Spectacular. And we'll kind of figure out what to do with them later. I don't think they'll wander off. I reckon they'll stay around here. We'll have to build some sort of a safe place for them in the future, but not today. I like that we have just dragged them out of their home, out of their natural environment, and brought them all the way over here. Like, welcome to your new home on this island. And they're like, what now? And I'm like, yeah, we'll figure it out later. I didn't have plans for you. Oh, ooh, baby, hold on. We mustn't miss an opportunity here. There we go, to get a bit more of our honeycomb. This is cool. I think that we'll do this every Saturday from now on. We're going to bring back different mobs to the island, and eventually we'll have different varieties of every type of mob, and it'll be great. Like different varieties of all the chickens, all the pigs, all the cows. We'll get goats and sheep and whatnot in here. Well, we've already got basically one of every available sheep, so we don't have to worry about those. But until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless each and every one of you. I'll see you back tomorrow for Sunday. My fun day. Bye.